Okay, so this video is going to be about the Cascabel pepper, and we'll talk a little bit about my experience in trying to acquire seed for it. So I've been trying to grow this pepper now for about 4 years, maybe 5 years now. I had made 3 attempts from 3 different legitimate seed websites, legitimate ones, big ones you see online, that sell this pepper. And all 3 would end up selling me the wrong pepper. It's always the same pepper that they sell you, and that is this one right here. Okay, this is called the Cascabel pepper, and for some reason they have a hard time delineating the difference between the Cascabel pepper and a Cascabel pepper. The Cascabel pepper is a true pepper. It's very different in size and shape. It's a round pepper. It grows about the size of a very large marble, and they're green, and then eventually they turn red, and then you dry them out and they turn brown, and they're used in a lot of Mexican cooking, Central America cooking. I think it's actually considered one of the Holy Trinity of peppers. I believe it might be in some cases. But out of 3 attempts that I've tried, I've always failed, and so I gave up on it. But one day I was doing a little shopping on eBay to see if I could pick up some different kinds of pepper seeds that you don't normally see. I came across this website, and I seen this vendor selling the Cascabel pepper. And so I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. And let me give that one a try. He's not asking too much for it. I think it was $5 for 20 seeds or something like that. So I said, all right. He's showing you pictures of the Cascabel pepper, the correct version of the pepper. He's showing it as if he just harvested them and they were in his hand or they were on a paper and they were round. It was the proper pepper. I was like, oh, this is really great. Maybe I'll give this a try. So I bought the seed from him, and what I received instead is this, called the Cascabel pepper. Totally different pepper. It's not the same thing. And this is what I received. So he showed me images of a Cascabel pepper that was harvested, and instead what I received was the Cascabel. And this was from eBay. Now, I also bought 2 other varieties of seed from the same vendor. I bought the Micro Tom seeds. It's a micro dwarf tomato, Micro Toms, and all the tomatoes that came out of that are not Micro Toms. I don't know what they are. They're giant plants. Microtoms aren't supposed to really get too much more over 6 inches. They're the world's smallest tomato plant. And so these plants are already reaching 3 feet. And so that's 2 varieties of seed that are completely not what was advertised. Now, I also bought the Dark Galaxy from this vendor as well. So I am very reluctant to believe that what I received from this vendor off of eBay is correct in any way. I think what I got was scammed, basically. I'm going to tell you right now, and this is my opinion, as far as the Cascabel pepper. Do not attempt to buy Cascabel peppers online anywhere, because I've tried 3 legitimate vendors, and all 3 vendors sent me this pepper, which is called the Cascabel pepper. I know I keep saying Cascabel, but I want this to sink in. So all 3 major vendors sold me that pepper. Then I go to eBay, I figure, oh, well, I got somebody who's not a major vendor, they're a backyard gardener, and maybe I can get these seeds from a true person, and I can actually get the real pepper that way. And instead, what I received from eBay was that. So I am under the assumption that the Cascabel pepper is simply not available in the United States. So that means I am having to go to Mexico in order for me to acquire fresh pods of the Cascabel pepper in order for me to actually get seeds, because you cannot get seeds online anywhere, because if you order the Cascabel pepper, you're going to get the Cascabel pepper. I don't know why it's very hard for people to actually figure this part out, but so far my experience is that the Cascabel is what you're going to receive and not the Cascabel. All right, so I don't recommend buying seeds from anybody online for the Cascabel pepper. I would wait until I get the peppers and I shoot videos about the peppers that I acquire, and then plant them out and then sell you the seed from that way. That is going to probably be the only way you're going to get seed for the Cascabel pepper. Like I say, I don't believe they're available in the United States. I don't know why they're not available, but after 4 years and 4 attempts to try to actually acquire these seeds, I cannot get seed for the Cascabel pepper. So unless you are a serious pepper grower and you happen to have some seeds of Cascabel pepper and you want to send some over my way, let me grow them out. If they grow out, I'll pay you at that point. But one way or the other, I am not buying Cascabel peppers. I completely give up on it. The only way I'm going to get seed for the Cascabel pepper is to literally travel to Mexico to get the peppers and harvest the seed myself from the peppers. That is how I'm going to have to get those peppers. And I will do that. I guarantee you, in future years, that will be a whole video series on how I acquire the Cascabel peppers to get the seeds from another country, how I'm going to make those seeds newly available in the United States. So it's going to be a long endeavor. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but I do plan on traveling to Central and South America in the near future to acquire very rare pepper varieties that you can't get in the United States. And I will eventually make those available on my website. But until now, I can't really recommend you going anywhere to buy the seeds. Now, if you do grow the Cascabel pepper and you happen to have legitimate seeds and you can actually identify that it's a Cascabel pepper and not the Cascabella pepper, and you want to send me seeds, I'll be more than glad to provide you with a shipping address, and you can ship to that address, and I will grow those out, and we will see if we can get Cascabel peppers. Other than that, that's really it. I just want to bring awareness to the fact that Cascabel peppers are not available in the United States. If you order Cascabel peppers, you are not going to grow and get Cascabel peppers. You are going to get the Cascabella peppers. So let that sink in real good before you waste your $5, or in some cases I even seen them trying to sell these peppers for $10, close to $10 for seeds. And I wouldn't pay that for it, and then find out 6 months later that this is what comes out of it. It's very disheartening when you've made as many attempts as I have made to get seed for this, and this is what you end up with. So that's my take on the Cascabel pepper. We are no longer going to pursue this pepper until the near future, until I can travel to Mexico. Until that time, you'll just have to wait. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.